Counter-Strike, it would be only fitting that we give you a little bit of a breather into what is the older version, the 1.6 version. This is Dust2, modeled slightly after Morocco. And well, these next two, maybe they could tell you a little bit more than I can. Henry G and Alex, take it away.
We're definitely going to be playing the old version of Dust2 here. You can see a few aesthetical changes just to make sure it's all up to date, but we are going to be playing the 1.6 version. You've got to be excited about this one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I had the rare opportunity of speaking to the designer of Dust2, and he kind of explained some of the process to me. He said that this was just 50% luck, 50% luck, and 50% creativity and map knowledge.
Well, there we go. He's created one of the most iconic FPS maps of all time.
Absolutely. and you know, games to this very day follow a three-lane format.
It's the formula for almost every CS map, you know, even the new ones today. Either way, Alex, here we go.
Ooh, it's big long presence.
A lot of long presence here. It's a very common approach from T-sides and Dust2. The double smoke towards a crossover. They are taking a lot of damage, though, in the process. They haven't managed to get that first kill, but they've certainly taken care of that. It's Fallen battling towards that crossover position. Very good stuff from Luminocity so far. They looked handy on their second half pistol here. Furtho can't get it done with a double kill. It will be a 4 versus 2, but I still feel like Fallen can steal this one away. Great shot to deny the bomb plant, but Taco left with 3 players to find.
It would all start in... He can gather enough ground to take the fight onto Bolts on his own. He can't.
Working hard, the mibr boys. I want to see what they can bring to the table. The pistol didn't go too well for them. This round could be a little bit different. It is going to be the force buy. Phelps will get the first, but quickly just wanted by Lucas there. They've got the long control, a very valuable part of the map. They spam towards the car. It is paper thin these days. And it's Fur, the scout now, as he'll be joining Taco with the sniping responsibilities here, looking towards that pit. A player right is... At the bottom is going to be Henny. He currently has the scout as well, so a bit of a duel about to go down. Very difficult shot for Fur to hit, but if there's a player capable of doing it, he might be the one. Nekis will find the advantage, and things should slow down at this point.
That's exactly what they're doing. Further, he's looking to speed up, leaps into the line of fire and takes a heavy shot as the fight continues down long. In the meantime, Fallen elsewhere did catch Lucas. Bolts on the scene is going to be getting the bomb down on A. Fallen and Taco remain as they charge towards the site. Contact and a death for Fallen before his teammate could even get across towards CT. Taco, a good tag actually with the scout. He's going to get presence from the right-hand side, though. He's aware of it.
But you're just hoping they fall for it, but it is very obvious. When you've bought one smoke and you know they're full eco, why would they do that? Like, yeah. It's sure, like, it could work either way. It could be a double bluff, but most of the time that they're not going to go in there. They're just trying to take vision away from you. So a nice read from Luminosity. Bit of a risk, maybe too fast of a commitment if it was a beast stack, but still, it's absolutely fine. They're going to get this round no problem, and they don't need to hunt for kills, Alex. That's the most important thing. Keep your AKs.
Don't need to, Henry. I don't think Steel's particularly interested in what he needs. It's what he wants. He wants to go and frag mibr, and you can understand why, of course. It's always been seen as that goal, that end goal for players from the South American region, the mibr squad. Fallen's backbone alongside.
Will be key if he wants to go for it. He's going to be flashing over. Looks like the commitment will come through. Fallen's there with the incendiary. Doesn't quite get it down in time. So you can see the pumping out flashes here. Nekis has the advantage. You get both the kills, or you get the third. It's Fallen. He's got a battle too for now here, Alex. Smoke's keeping him alive somewhat. He knows he needs another kill. That could have been it. They're taking so much damage. What a long take this is from Luminosity. Fantastic work. CTs don't even get a look in.
Unbelievable faith in your team. Nekis, he runs out with a nade in his hand.
Yep, good game, remember. Their map pick. They want to show the world they can compete at this level. It's been a rough year for them. Yeah. Lots of great experienced names within this squad that have been part of huge teams before, and it's good to see them have this strong start on their map pick now.
Could be a run boost. If Fallen plucks him out of the air with this deagle, I'm going to scream. I'm going to squeal. But the likelihood is, yeah, the smoke fades and he gets a big face full of Nex's AK-47 Kalashnikov. coldzera, however, does still find the deagle frag. Finds it towards CT as Bolt is there to challenge. It could get a bit awkward. The HE, though, doesn't find coldzera despite his low HP. That's because there's a lip of concrete there. Volvo, please. Nice work from Phelps making that CZ work. I mean, they've managed to make a 2v2. I mean, it's not necessarily a winnable 2v2 here, but it's a 2v2. And I'm going to start eating my words. Get the knife and fork out, Henry. All on to Henny to save Luminosity. This should have been an open and shut case. coldzera, he's done not enough. 3 from him in the round. Phelps is tagged and he's fragged. He's got time.
Be your playmaker.
I mean, he plays Beyond Mirage. If he's ever not playing Beyond Mirage and he's got an AWP, there better be someone good in his stead. In the meantime, Lucas has found Fallen. Big pick on towards short, some aggression from Luminosity, and actually a rather wide open A site at this point. Not going to be the first point of contention. coldzera, he tries to take a fight and falls. Taka responsible for mid, does tag bolts on the cross to short. They're committing to this A-bomb site. It's wide open. It's all on Phelps, really. He's deep into long.
I would say, unless he gets multiple kills here, it's not even worth going for it. So he'll try and do what he can from long, but they've done a nice short plan here. Should be absolutely zero chance mibr even have a look into this. So it's going to be the save, but like I said, Phelps will do what he can here from the long position. He's got the scoped weapon of the Org and finds Lucas, but just wants to get the hell out of there. Now starts ensuing. You might not win it, but you get 2 or 3 kills and make it a really damaging round for them. So there's definitely many different approaches. As we get into the next round, you can see the money's still strong from mibr after saving 3 weapons. Fallen this time, looking towards lower, but it's a very flashed position. He spots a couple of them, misses both though. So a nice approach. They boost up to look towards short and...
Game 1 of our second day here in Montpellier, the Occitanie region, for the ESL Pro League. It's 9th season. I can't believe we're in season 9 already.
I think I came on board in season 2, I think, maybe 3. It's getting there.
Yeah.
They're flying by, aren't they?
It really is. Time flies when you're having fun, and Fallen, well, that wasn't fun. Forced off his position by a Molotov and forced to relocate towards long. It's not necessarily a consolation for him, because there is presence there. He will be smoked off, though, potentially even flashed off. It does leave the hand of Lucas. He plays anti-flash to an extent. Pressure coming from all directions. He does have the support of coldzera just a little bit. That's a fantastic connection. Henny gone, but traded. His brother, literally and in arms, finds the trade, and now just Fur and Taco.
Yeah, another
successful.
Yeah, this is looking very good. Nothing too flashy for Luminosity here. Just going through the fundamentals of Dust2, focusing their defaults towards short. Fallen gets one night's frag, but the pins are from long. Too much for him. The trade comes through, and it's looking so good for them. Taco will pick up a constellation kill from outside the B. Such an operative word for this map, because you allow them to face you from both angles. Fallen gets one great kill here, though, but he's so cognizant of the fact that short's not being covered right now. He's in a lot of trouble. He's got players all around him, so they need to work on every single time.
Going to be a quick peek. No one immediately. Potentially a late flash from the CTs. Looks like Fallen's going to be releasing it now into Phelps. Swings wide with a CZ and looks to aggress, actually. Nade's going to land at Henny's feet. He's still holding the line, and that's going to cost him. That's the AWP gone. There's no trade. He could even get this weapon if he plays it right. The Molotov's going to stop them from picking it up.
Did you see what he did, though? He knew who was dead, so he threw the AWP as far away as he could, and they've dropped the Molotov on that rifle just to make sure the CTs can't grab it. They probably still will, but the looks of things, Lucas is doing his absolute best to defend, but it has been grabbed. There will be a kill from mibr now. It's going to be a 5 versus 3. Bomb towards the B tunnels. That's Fur. He spawned. They can still win this round. coldzera with the Deagle holds towards middle, and here we go. A chance for another frag, and I have to say it's a little bit sloppy from Lucas. That's the AWP, Alex, just walking out middle.
I mean, this is Luminosity Gaming round 8 AWP delivery service.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. They still had a fighting chance here. You knew that they were limited in terms of the buy. There were Eagles, MP9s out. Could have been more careful of that and traded together, and maybe had more of an advantage here, but it looks like the round is going to fall apart.
As did the desk, painted the picture of this potentially going to 3. This hasn't been a strong suit of mibr. Their map pool as a whole has been, brought into question. Inferno, something they've been picking.
The map you want to be taking control of. You can see CT's boosting their defense here with Fallen ready to get the shot. It's a very difficult one to hit. Takes a bullet to the face. Down to 15 HP, but coldzera with that secondary AWP now, not Taco. He'll be actually getting the first kill. 5 versus 4 now. Excellent work from him. And will Luminosity be able to bring an execution out, potentially get that bomb down?
Steel's going to have felt like Fallen teleported there. Yep. He takes a shot at an AWPer, drops off. There's another one waiting. That's one way to do the double AWP.
All the nades.
And they're looking good. Softens up Henny and Neckers. Pushing in. Henny... Excuse me, that was Neckers dropped towards CT. They are crossing. They're using that smoke. In fact, they're going to sit out that entire flashbang within it, but the number's still heavily favoring mibr. 35 seconds. coldzera swings wide, catches Bolt. There is a presence on long, and that should have been a kill. Henny does not make the same mistake twice. Now 2v2. From the flank is Fur. That should be an easy conversion now. All the pressure on Lucas. He doesn't have the bomb. He doesn't have time.
Yeah, the bombs drop down, unfortunately for him. A site like that, but it works out perfectly. Fallen drops off. They assume it's going to be clear. There's no more presence, but like you said, coldzera there, ready for the frag. Nice backstab from Fur. That's the more reactive play we're looking for. Troll into lower B. They're starting to find their footing now, mibr. coldzera this time fighting towards long. He's got in the pit. The MAC-10, it will take him down. That's the power of that weapon. Close range. The flashbangs once again. You can see Lucas with issue, but you've got to take a gamble here.
Yeah. Sure. So this is no secret, and I think Luminosity are going to be working that one out themselves. They do have the numbers, though. Nades, a distinct lack of them. Smoke on the cross now. They're going to have to use it. Steel first on the scene, that's a big frag. Now Taco close quarters with an AWP. He shouldn't be able to get more than one here. He shouldn't be able to get one. Opting for the no-scope, connects onto Steel. Lucas close tagged as well. He's not going to get it. Lucas just in the nick of time, but Fur on the flank. He's done this once. Can he do it again? Jesus was not on their side.
Exactly, like sometimes that's the way it goes down, but this time it looks much better for Fallen. Aggressive once again, this time towards short. Steel trying to pick up that pace. He'll be dropped, and that should slow things down dramatically. I feel like he wanted to run it towards short. They were going to go into a mid-split from that. He was going to go for one kill. They'd go straight into the mid-split, but that's been shut down.
Oh, and Nekis, that's a hard way to go, hard way to fall. Kind of a lot of responsibility on his head to apply pressure to short, and that gets relieved by coldzera and Fallen. Quite the dastardly duo at the moment on short. Previously, felt rather free for Luminocity in these last couple of rounds. coldzera and Fallen, one way or another, have kept it safe.
And that's the kind of shot I want to see. This is what this guy's made of. He plucks out Taco from midair, and this is nice from further, reacting quickly, but what an amazing work this is. Yeah, Henny will get another.
And another one!
That's so sick.
That's unbelievable. The round looked like Henny was having the most awkward round of his life and then proceeds to just pluck Taco out of the air, Molotov another, flick onto another while being tagged. I mean, the fact he's peeking into a spray and hitting it.
It's still, I liked the reaction from mibr.
Wow.
They were trying to beat the utility there. You saw Fur just run through the smoke at doors because they can't be locked out there. It was a...
There, the one mistake he makes, check this out. Bang! To the head, no less. This was the most impressive one to me, because Fur wins that 99% of the time.
He was getting shot from the window, and it was this Molotov...
Boarding passes. Loads of boarding passes on my, and my sofa cracks.
Okay, I know what you mean, yeah. Just receipts.
From various currencies that I never plan to return to.
I have a jar full of Belarusian currencies, like kronas, everything really going in the world.
Bomb that can't be tested while Bolts is on this mission. They have to play a game of survival. They're on short, and already Taco's caught Steel. Bomb now in the grasp of Lucas. This is big. Bolts has to find two. Cold so quick. He finds another. Double kill for coldzera in this round. I feel like I've said that so many times in this series.
Now, this will be the second eco victory for mibr. If they pull it off, they still might give it up. Lucas in a great position here. He's towards the A side, 30 seconds remaining, but he has got Phelps right next to him.
He could do with the AWP just a round ago. But this just looks poised for an mibr fifth.
We'll see what they can do. They focus their efforts towards short this time. They have been having many players towards long, so a different setup here.
Oh my God.
It could go either way. I have no idea if any hits this shot. Phelps, close range Krieg, not ideal, but Fallen takes the aggro. It's a couple of kills from mibr, but still not enough. 3-on-2 advantage now. They had everyone there, but utility dissipates, and at that point, Luminosity just explode over the A-bomb site. It's going to be Taco and Fur on the retake here, but Lucas, what a position. Prime and ready just to get at least one kill. That's enough. Round one, finishes it off in beautiful fashion as well.
That is gorgeous. Easy. Did fire off a warning shot, though, and it's a bit of a mixed bag. Fallen still on his AWP, but for how long? Already catches a nade, and now they challenge. He gets one. He turns his back. He nearly got away. Thank goodness Nekis was quick on the trigger.
A sign of the times here from mibr. They're really hoping Fallen can get them out of the dire straits they found themselves in here. It is a 4-on-4, but the fact they've given up the AWP gives a massive advantage for Luminosity. Could be the double kill here towards long. It's scrappy, but Henny, he just wants to stay alive here. He's done enough. They've got a huge advantage. Good flashbang as well. Here comes the repeat. He knows he's close. Should be the kill here. No problem at all. Bomb down in T-spawn, and it will be Fur with the AWP. Round not done just yet, but maybe it is now. Nekis, the Luminosity special. That is that. I've cast them quite a lot this year. They play that a lot. Bolts with the opening pit. We've talked about spawn-based gameplay on Dust2 a lot. That's a prime example of it. You get that best spawn, especially under low money. They won't have the incendiaries or the smokes hold you off. Always take it. Doesn't matter if you're an AWP or not. Always give it a go.
Fur has had a player walk straight on past him in the smoke. Henny was keeping him safe, though. Wraps him up in bubble wrap, and Fur, he's going to be unhappy about that one. coldzera then looking for a fresh position to hold long.
Well, there we go. It looks like the round's tied up here, Alex. It's going to be coldzera, and now his position given away. They'll go plant towards B. This is the 11-4 half, and we go to train next. That used to be the absolute staple for this Brazilian squad. mibr.
Greyhound, Daytona Gaming, and perhaps Tyloo as they're on the ropes versus Liquid on the secondary stream right now. We're losing teams left and right and locking some others in. Astralis and NRG will be in the arena. 11-4, here they go, looking to start strong, and Lucas and Nekis have done just that. It's a question on mid, and that question is coming up CT. Just coldzera trying to be the last port of call. He can't do too much more, just the one, and now Taco. Yeah, that's the, should have been the end of that. He's low as well! Taco, drive-by on Steel. He's holding the Glock sideways, and another one! Henny shut down, and Taco Taco finds faith for mibr.
That's insane. Owned that round. They were styling on in the middle. Look at this exchange. There was no damage even taken. They get 4 clean kills. There was no problem at all. And Taco coming in towards this B bomb site, just an absolute ruthless beast here. And somehow on 2 HP, he hits this shot on 100 HP. Henny, are you? Now we'll see if they can keep this up. I assume it was a shot through the door of the Krieg. Here comes Bolt, though. He gets one with the scout. B bomb site overran though with terrorists. It looks like this round is done. It was the force buy. And yeah, that was one of the most nuts clutches of the tournament so far.
Ideal by any stretch for Luminocity. Taco trying to feign some B presence. He's only keeping one busy, and that's only bolts on a P250. So still the main body of this round is going to be happening on the A site, and first lining himself up a smoke that's going to cover the cross.
It does. It gives him a small gap as well if he wants to use it, and he's going to drop down by himself. It's not the end of the world. It's the Mac 10, right? Doesn't give up too much. He's just getting intel. He's discovered one player there. This is a little bit more dramatic now. They've actually lost the man advantage. Fallen's been tagged in the meanwhile. CTs have a player towards T spawn as well. If he gets there quickly, he might even discover the bomb. He doesn't, but still, there's only 8 seconds here, Alex.
5. Where is it?
No.
Where is Bolts? He's been playing at the back of the site. I think Taco may have just saved the day. And again, yesterday we saw it. Today we see it. mibr, last second plant. It's not over though. Still, he's charging in. They're so low. That CZ can do work. Gets the fresh clip. He needs it. 12 bullets left. coldzera makes a lot with a little. And it will not be over just yet.
Do it.
Steal. Just the CZ. 4 HP for coldzera. You could throw anything at him. He does. An aggressive. Charging through doors at this point. Fur and Phelps going to be leading this brigade. It is going to be a pincer movement towards B, so all on the receiving end. It is going to be Bolts. He does have a nade, can soften him up. Molly from Nekis too. Here comes the charge. Phelps, he falters, and that gives him chance to reposition. Bolts, he softened him up. The nade could be good. It could be huge. Does get fallen low as well, but coldzera in the meantime catches Nekis. It's all on Bolts now. Pressure from everywhere, and coldzera, he doesn't need a weapon. A pistol is enough. He's entry fragging with a sidearm.
That's insane. Fur, a great position here, but they're aware of it. It's a 3-on-2, but still a fighting chance. Their bomb only just going down now. No kits available just yet, but low HP on Fallen and Taco. They will set up in the B bomb site. All 3 players on the site itself, any coming from the tunnels. They have 1 flashbang remaining now. CT's desperately trying to find any opening they can.
And I think that might have been enough for Fallen to just win them that round.
He is absolutely nuts. That was incredible. Long take now. It's not going to work out, at least for Fur. Opening kit. This is the hero AWP, by the way. He has fully invested, I think. Did he spend all his cash here?
Teammate Steele's given him the gift of it's probably a B. Lucas will be there to confirm it in just a moment. Taco's going to be the spearhead of the mibr B take. If he gets this, my goodness, that's a fantastic start. Now they start to swarm. Henny, he gets the orb over there. That was his chance, and it's snatched from Phelps.
Now they have 2 rifles, at least. The AWP and the AK-47. Still a fighting chance in this one, albeit a small one. They have no armor, no nades. It looks like they might just back off here. Steals all the way there towards T-spawn, so they will fall back. Feel like it's like a 0.2
All right,
faster.
Mr. Placebo.
We'll see whether it works out for him.
Go. And he's flying out Nekis style, and he just gets a face full of flash.
Nice opening kill. That's going to be Lucas finding it. 5-on-4 again. What a great game this is. Nekis holding towards middle, just in front of that CD spawn smoke. It's starting to go down. No trade, but there it is. Fur does find the footing. Still a chance in the round. B split looks like the only option they've got. Problem is, though, Henny's at the very back of the bomb site, and you feel like he's in a great spot to get this kill. Nails it. Great awareness there.
I cannot believe that that's where Taco ends up. That's where Henny's been staring on the edge of that smoke. Taco tries to elevate himself, and, well, quite the opposite. 6 feet under now. Nice work from Phelps onto Henny. 2 versus 3. It's not over yet. mibr, they've got the site control. The rotate's going to be coming in. There is a numbers advantage for Luminosity, but positionally, this is looking all good.
Yeah.
For mibr.
Well, we'll see if he knows he has to be aggressive with the orb, and that's exactly why. Bring things back to a 2 versus 2. Huge round here. No kits available right now. Steel does find one, and now the retake will be going underway. One towards the tunnels, and there will be the player outside the bomb site itself. That's going to be Lucas. Phelps and Fur now have to battle. They don't really have anything to really fend them off in terms of utility. This kill has to come through. Down to the 1 versus 1. Oh, the Molotov. It makes things almost impossible. He gets the kill before he goes down. Luminosity, it looked like they were running away with it. They had a huge scoreline, but then some absolutely unbelievable plays from Fur coming through. He keeps him in the game. They found the scoreline at 12-9, and they've broken the money.
One of the funnest combination. 3 words, caster phrase. You ready for this?
Go for it.
4 frags, 4 Fur.
Yeah.
That was gorgeous. Lovely work. Through the Molotov, he brings home another. Easier than most. It is just going to be a couple of deagles, a very bought-up steal, and that's the investment gone. Bye. See you later. Kit, nades, SMG, laid it on the floor.
You see what I mean? That's not the full commitment. That's just going for the clean pick. And that's when you, even if you miss the shot, you can fall back. If you commit for the doors, you really have to hope you nail the shots. First certainly is. That's his second of the round against.
I think kind of Fur is like a Brazilian esports Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
He's just angry. When he gets angry, he looks like this. Furious. 4 rounds the round prior. This will be his 4th. Yeah, sure. Eco Cobra nonsense. He's fragging. He's body bagging. And he
Ball back. 12-10 now. Money back in their favor. What a great shot this was from Fur. Right through the corner of the wall. Through the skull.
and therefore it will just be the 3-2 split on receiving end of this stacked mibr push. Oh, that's enough. Oh, that's brutal. The molly, it touches his heels. He's forced forward. Fur to greet him.
And that's such a great little Molotov. It's just one tick, right? He knows he's done for. He can't fall back because he'll take too much damage, and you have to swing around and just hope he gets one kill. He gets nothing, so...
25 seconds, time starting to become a friend of Luminocity's and a bit of a villain for mibr. Strafe towards CT. The majority are going to charge straight towards Steel. He doesn't give it too much time. And so Lucas. It looks almost all said and done, but he's trying to find a little bit of a breath of fresh air. It's Fur gone, bombed down freely, and that should be the round. Fallen shuts down the A presence. They're locked on the B site.
Really impressive stuff here. And kids, like I said, money not too bad at 2 saved weapons and a maximum loss bonus. There's the early Xbox smoke coming in from Fallen this time. So whether they'll go for a faster approach is yet to be seen. They're going to send 2 players quickly up towards short. Phelps with the first kill towards long. This is the classic pincer maneuver, Alex. We talked about trying to reclaim control. They're focusing towards long this time, but they have to be cognizant of the fact that short has been compromised.
And here they come. It's a very tight angle held by Henny. He didn't quite connect the first. That gives them control of the site. Nades will rein in due course, and Nekis, well, he's going to bounce in with his MP9. Nekis doesn't really have much of a shot. He's forced back in towards CT. They have the site. They don't have the bomb. That's on Fallen. He has to cross. No threat immediately. There is even a smoke to keep him safe and sound. Nekis did show face. They have to be worried about a potential for a ramp push. Molotov's good from the CTs, but not good enough. Doesn't stop the plan.
This is looking good from mibr. Even though it's a 4 versus 3, they've got a decent plan down, but no utility. Next kill is going to be very important indeed. He will get it. Lucas in prime position, but a blind Fallen will somehow get it. It's an exchange of blows here. 2 players towards short. Both mibr presence here. I think they're done for. 1 bullet each, and a lot of work to do on either side. Nekis and Henny back on those AWPs. What the hell just happened there?
Fallen.
Replay, slow it down. Let's see what happened. Could he see him cleanly? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't doubt it, knowing how quick this man can flick.
Start on a T-side default. You know you have a huge advantage. They got to commit towards B. Bolt's in a nice position though.
1,
overlooks.
2, 3.
Oh God, you do not want to see this. He'll get 2. He was worth 3, but he gets 2.5. That's okay. At least it's a winnable round for them now. So nice trigger discipline displayed, but still an impossible round almost, because you know it's early on. They still have 2 smokes. They have an incendiary. Bombs planted. Your money's already low. You might just have to let this one slip by, Alex.
So Bolts is in that corner. He's obviously calling it's a B, 3B.
Yep.
I assume you look at a smoke CT and realize it's not worth it? Is that kind of the situation?
Only until he doesn't get more than 2.
Right, you look at the kill feed and you're like, okay,
exactly.
Things level. I mean, we keep saying how much of a good game
Let's
this
have a look
is.
at this,
Oh yeah, here we go. Zoom in. I think that's through the smoke. Oh my God, it was a reaction.
So filthy.
That was a reaction. He saw him. Just a flick. Let's have a look how close to the third. Oh,
they've caused damage on that side of the map. They found kills there multiple times. It makes sense, right? Because the players that save, they're on the A side of the map. That's their position. Dust2 doesn't have that much spawn play on the CT side, I should say. So it makes sense that there might not be as much utility here. It's not even the B split. It's the full-on contact play, full commitment coming through. Opening frag's going to be for Bolts, but it sets up Nekis for nothing. And that's another safe call. Can't go for it, Alex. You're going to have to let this one slip by once again. Frustrating scenes. And you can see there was no real pushback. They didn't have the incendiary, didn't have the smoke, couldn't really do much with it. Had to hope they got multiple frags. Very good.
Their domestic rivals and slip away in 2. And that's... Oh, he catches them boosting. Nekis is going to go absolutely as far away from doors as he's allowed next round. That's supposed to be filling in the gap. But forced to retreat.
That's really cool.
This looks scary for the Luminosity boys. They're going to be far away from A. It's all Henny.
That's the worst position you can possibly be in with the AWP. I'd say at this point, you've got the AWP and CT spawn, your teammates down towards long, they're planning a short, it's round over at this stage again. You do not have the utility to justify this, and they'll get the clean plant in. It's a 5-on-4. Again, you just can't go for it. Dust2 is such a cruel mistress like this. Like, once you get locked out of the bomb site, unless you have absolutely everything for the retake, you just got to save the weapons. This is what the fourth or fifth time Luminosity have to just accept and acquiesce and feel like, you know what, we have to save the weapons, but this time it gives up the lead. It's going to be 14-13 to mibr.
And I know it's easy to see this and to be frustrated. I'll just finish my point once they stop fragging, because they are trying to make a bit of a dent in the economy. Fallen going to get pressured by Henny, and it's a nice little dunk as well from Steel. So they do make mibr pay some degree of a price, and their money isn't fantastic, although they have, of course, been stringing together some real wins. That's going to be their third.
The majority of the rounds come through, but the funny thing is most teams always start CT side, right? It's still one of those conversations.
Favoured, yet not easier.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that seems to be making a mod for Half-Life, and now still remembered in this game to this day. Happy birthday, Counter-Strike.
20 years. And Fur, I love this play so much. CT spawn is underutilized on the T side of Dust2, but it might not save them here. Lucas, great shots from the short position. That is from Goose. It's going to be a 4-on-3, and Henny needs to deliver here. One kill should seal the deal. If he misses, though, the floodgates will open. 15 seconds remaining. There is no flashes to actually get him off that position, but Fur is looking for the double kill. He's got it. Henny's still up, though. Will the bomb be planted? Indeed, it will. But now, there's still a strong chance the CTs can do something with this, but the missed shot comes through, Alex. All bets are off. 2-on-2 of both CTs towards long.
A little bit of wood may have just saved the round. It didn't quite connect, and now it's going to be close to taking us to 3, and still absolutely a possibility, but their CT side has looked poor.
Remember, this play from Fur, he didn't jump at this position. It's good for one. Wherever you can get to, he'll need backup from Henny, that's for sure. It's coming, the flashbang's delivered, it's strong, so Henny can now actually be part of the fight. He holds the AWP, doesn't fully commit. This is the pincer we are talking about. They have no real control of either side of the A bomb site. The trade comes in, damage done. Henny needs to hit shots here. That surely costs him his life. I don't know how he survives, but still they're in the round. 3 versus 3, time ticking away with 25 on the clock. It's all down to Henny here. He has done such a fantastic job of keeping them alive in the round in a compromised position. He sneaks towards the A side. The kill from Fur comes through, and he's still alive. Can't hit the shot. Surely he goes down here. He's still fighting.
On long. The bomb is on long. He's just been picked up. Bolt, can he stop the cross? He can. 9.
That's it.
Is that enough? No.
Oh, what?
He's got it. He just jumped into his grasp.
No
I
way.
don't know how he's got it. He's got safe hands.
How did he get the bomb? Did it land?
It must have jumped, been dropped onto the side.
There's no way.
1v1. Bolts, he thought he had it. We thought he had it. Now mibr, they could pick this one up in a 1v1. It's Bolts versus his old team. Can he save it? Molotov's going to give him some information. It's planted for short. He's surely going to be able to deduce that.
No kit, Alex.
Oh, that's a problem. Has to be perfect. Has to be clean. And Taco, he's so damn clean. It's done in 2. mibr, they send their domestic rivals Luminosity home. And the Sensei does beat the Padawan. That's 2 different series.
I don't know what you've gone through there, Alex, but a nice try. And it was a great attempt there from mibr. Just to reiterate, that last round, that kill from Bolts actually to seal the deal. That was done. The fact he got that kill, there should have been no time. We need to get a replay in the post-game and see where the bomb went. If you jump, it will be launched. But the fact it lands in his hands, Alex, that is absolutely insane. He wins it off that. And the fact they win the round, it's just gutting. And we do say goodbye to Luminosity, but they showed great character in that second map. We're going to throw it over to the analysts. What a game they've got to discuss here, boys.